got a topic I want to hit. Like, people, yes, there is millionaires in the world, and yes, money can buy you certain stuff. But let's get to this point of not because you're a millionaire or you're a billionaire or you got all the money or you got a lot of money, you gotta abide by the same rules that everybody else does. You feel me? You can't just buy your way through everything. You feel me? You could buy a car, you could buy a house, but you can't buy what a rule is. You cannot buy yourself through a rule. Not because you're a millionaire or billionaire. Yeah, I'm broke. I'm not a millionaire. I get it. I know. But I still gotta speak my mind on this one because most millionaires think that because they got money, they can buy people to make exceptions for the rules that they set. You can't buy your way through everything. You're a human being like everybody else. And trust me, not because you got billions and millions of dollars, you can buy your way through a rule. You have to follow the rules just like everybody else. You're a human being just like everybody else. If people without the type of money you got have to follow the rules, you have to follow the same rules. You feel me? Don't act like, oh, because you got money, you're a boss. Yeah, you might be a boss for certain people and you might be a boss in your territory, but guess what? There is rules and there's regulations that you still have to follow, not because you're a millionaire. You still have to follow because you're a human being, and those rules are set in place for human beings, people in the world. Yes, even the government have to follow rules, and I see people with money after money try to buy their way through rules. You can't buy your way through rules. You feel me? Rules are rules. Some rules definitely don't make any sense. Like, you really got some rules where it just don't make no sense, and you're wondering, like, what the fuck is this in place for? Like, when you look at it logically, it don't make no sense. It's like, what the fuck is this? You feel me? When you look at it logically. And then there's some rules that do make sense, but in this day and age, you got people that look at things not from a logical point of view, but from their perspective of things. When you look at things from your perspective or a perspective, it's not really logical. You have to look at things logically. That's how it is. You can look at things from a perspective sometimes and it makes sense, but then when you look at it from a logical point of view, it's like, it don't really make no sense. So that's what I'm getting to. You know, for example, you got people out in the world that love to take up a responsibility that they know they can't handle. For instance, I seen people take up responsibilities that they can't handle, and then you take up this responsibility and you put that you can handle it, and then you throw it to the trash. Like, you put it in a corner like it's trash and forget about it and don't give a fuck about it. Sorry for my language. You don't give a damn about it, you know. But at the end of the day, don't take up responsibility you know you can't handle. If you're not gonna like a person when the person is full form, you don't like them at all. Don't take them up as a responsibility from they was young and then throw them in the corner. That's not right. And there's a lot of people out here that does adoptions and adopting kids from they were young. And when they was young, they get loved and cared about. But when they reach a certain age, they get treated like trash. That's the same kid you adopted. When you adopt them and you put that on the paper that you're going to be their guardian and you're going to take care of them, it doesn't mean that you're going to take care of them when they was young, and when they reach like 16, 15, you don't give a fuck about them. You treat them like trash. You don't do that. That's what you don't do. If you can treat them nice when they were young, treat them the same way when they reach in their teens, because they're still that same kid that you adopted. You feel me? And a lot of people don't get it. Like they think that, oh yeah, adoption is just like, okay, I signed a paper, I adopt you, I treat you good when you was young, and then when you growing up, when you grow, reaching your teens, I'm just gonna throw you to the wolves. Yes, I understand when you're growing up and you're reaching your teens, it's time for you to learn certain things on your own, how to survive on your own in the way of life. But at the same time, if you're treating them like trash, it can lead to a lot of things. Depression, suicidal thoughts, homicidal thoughts, it grows to hate you. And that's why a lot of kids drop out of school. A lot of kids like do sell drugs, do drugs, or do all the wrong things because they don't feel appreciated by the people they call family. If you don't appreciate every little thing that person does, even if he fails at it, build him up. Show him that he can try harder and he can get it. He just got to keep trying at it. But if you just keep doubting him and keep putting a load on his back, or he, she, whatever, on their back, they're going to grow up to hate you. They're going to be stressed out because they try everything just to make you proud, but you can't see it. You telling them you didn't try hard enough, why you failed, why you did this, why this happened, why that, da 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 da. But you're not seeing it as a parent that you're the one that is putting those things in place. Because when you treat them a certain way and you don't appreciate what they do, you're damn right they're going to do the wrong thing. Or they end up depressed, or they want to kill themselves, or they do a lot of stupid stuff because they find the people and the things that make them feel appreciated. They go around in gangs, they shoot people, they do that. They find the negative, they find the people that makes them feel appreciated, wanted, loved. Even if they're bad people, even if they're not the right people to be around, they still find them because they make them feel wanted, loved, and appreciated. And if you're not doing that in the home, they're going to go out in the streets to find it. And when they find it out in the streets, you're damn right, they're not coming back home. And even if they come home, they feel protected, they feel safe, they feel more wanted out in the streets than when they're at home. And they're not going to do the right things. And you could beat it in their head and you could tell them, oh, why are you doing this? This is not you. But you did not make them feel wanted, and you did not make them feel accepted at home. So when they go out in the streets and they feel that exception and they feel wanted and they feel cared about out in the streets, of course they're going to stay there. They're not going to want to stay at a place that don't want them, or they don't feel wanted and comfortable and feel like they're accepted and appreciated. They'll never do that. Never. They're going to go elsewhere to find it. And when they find it, trust me, they're not going to come back to you that don't give them that. You know? I've been through a lot of stuff, seen a lot of stuff. But when I really take my time and I sit down and I look at it logically and I really ponder on it, it makes a lot of sense. I'm just 20 years old, man. And the way I see the world is going, it's not right. There is no right or wrong way to live life. Like people say this is the right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. You make your decision, put you in position. You know what the outcome of certain choices that you make or certain decision that you make will become. But you still do it, even though you know the outcome, because you're just hoping and praying that the outcome don't turn out the way you know it would turn out. So please, parents, millionaires, people across the world, it's time for y'all, some people, to grow up and see the bigger picture. You know, because, and another thing, people, why you think people out in the world these days are the way they are? Because they're scared to be different. They're scared to be individual. And it's not going anywhere. Why? Because they're scared to be their own individual. They're scared to be different. The day you find yourself being different, that's when you grow up. Because everybody want to follow the latest trend, what everybody else is doing. Everybody want to follow that. I'm not perfect myself. I'm some part of my own individual, and then some part of me is not. But at the same time, I'm trying to be my own individual. I'm not trying to be like everybody else. And most people just want to fit in with the crowd because they care about what everybody else thinks about them. Don't care about what nobody thinks about you. People gonna have their opinion, that they gonna talk shit all day. Don't give a fuck. As long as you love yourself and you know who you are and you appreciate you for you, that's all that matters. Fuck what people gotta say. Nobody gotta say shit to you. You don't care what people gotta say. Because everybody gonna talk trash when they see you successful. When they see you succeeding in life, they're gonna wanna put you down. They're gonna wanna talk bad about you. They're gonna wanna put all those negative things at you because you are successful and you're doing your thing. But don't pay them no mind. Keep grinding, keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that is successful and keep doing their thing and not paying the haters, the people that talk bad about them any mind, and they just keep going. Don't ever stop, keep going. No matter what nobody says, keep on trucking. That's all. Peace. Like this video, share this video, please comment, and don't forget to hit that sub button. Thank you all for watching, whoever was watching or who liked this video and who shared this video and comment. Thank you all. I'm